In a dilapidated wooden chest buried deep within the attic of his newly acquired Victorian home, renowned but struggling artist Michael Thorne discovered what would become his masterpiece and his damnation: a dust-covered, archaic paintbrush. Its bristles were unnaturally soft to the touch, and the handle seemed to pulsate as if it were a living thing. With the paintbrush in hand, Michael felt an inexplicable compulsion to paint. He did not realize the curse that came with this newfound talent. The first painting he conjured with it depicted a serene moonlit forest. Yet, as he added the final stroke, a chilling wind snaked through his studio, and Michael could almost feel eyes watching him from within the canvas. He shook it off as an overactive imagination. Word of his extraordinary new work spread quickly, and patrons clamored to purchase his paintings. But there was always a terrible price. Michael's paintings began to evolve. Creatures with ghastly eyes and sharp claws appeared in the background of his landscapes, almost unnoticed to a casual observer. And then the incident started. Horrifying, inexplicable events mirroring the twisted images he'd unknowingly painted. One night, Michael painted a grand, imposing manor surrounded by shadowy figures. As he slept, tortured nightmares infiltrated his mind, showing scenes of abduction, torture, and despair, with the shadowy figures slipping through the walls of his home. Waking in a cold sweat, Michael found scratch marks trailing down his studio walls, leading to the door. The paintbrush, usually stationary, was now lying on the floor as if discarded in haste. Each painting, haunted by its own malevolent spirit, waited to break free. Michael tried to destroy the paintings, but the cursed paintbrush always brought them back. Desperate, he painted a self-portrait, believing that he could trap his own soul within the canvas and break the curse. As he painted the final stroke, everything dimmed. The studio fell silent as if time had stopped. Michael drowsed into unconsciousness, melding with the portrait's wicked gaze. His studio remained undisturbed for weeks until a group of curious art students stumbled upon the house. They discovered Michael's body, gaunt and rigid, clutching the paintbrush. His self-portrait hung on the wall, the eyes of the painted Michael seeming almost alive, following them wherever they moved. And so, the cursed paintbrush waits, eager for its next victim, promising glory at the cost of unimaginable horror.